Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn about the range function. So as I have mentioned, to run the for loop, we need the object on which we can perform the iteration. Now suppose if I want to print a value from 1 to 100, to achieve that I need an object on which I can perform the iteration. To achieve that, in Python, we have the range function. So let's go ahead and see how the range function will be able to handle this scenario. So if I say for x in range in range 100, print x. So what will happen in this scenario, that range 100 will create a object who has 100 values inside that. They will start from 0 to 9. So if I try to run this for loop, I will be able to see the values are getting printed like 0 to 99. So if I want to print the value from 1 to 100, I will say print x plus 1. So now if I say run the program, you can see here I'm able to see the value from 1 to 100. Now suppose if I want to print the values from 10 to 100, then to achieve that I have to pass the start index. So suppose if you're passing the only the one parameter, then by default the range function will create the object which start from 0 to n minus 1. But when you will pass the two parameter, the first argument become the start value and the second argument become the end value. So let's go ahead and see the value. So you can see here we are getting the result from 11 to 12. So we have to reduce this to 9. So the start index is 9. So in this scenario, we will say, so now we are able to print the value correctly from 10 to 100. So remember, now if you see in this output, by default, the difference between two element is 1. But suppose if I want to print the alternate number, or if I want to increase the difference between two number, then I can pass the step value also. So I can say something like 2. So now if you see here, basically I'm asking Python to print the value from 10 to 100 and skip the alternate values. So if I run this program now, you can see here I'm getting value 10, 12, 14, 16. If I change the 2 to 3, then the value will be like 10, 13, 16. You can see here 10, 13, 16, 19. So remember the range function has three values: start index, end index, and the step value. So based on the your requirement, you can change the number of argument to the range function. That's all in this video. Thanks to everyone.